Welcome royal watchers and Sussex enthusiasts to the Sussex Ambassador channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, ensure you hit that button right away. Now, let's dive right into the heart of the matter. In a surprising turn of events, Kate Middleton has admitted to a trial separation from Prince William, a revelation that has both shocked and intrigued the public. Meanwhile, the UK media, known for their protective stance towards the couple's marriage, are left scrambling to adjust their narratives. What's particularly striking about this revelation is the U-turn it represents in the public discourse surrounding the royal couple. For years, the media have painstakingly constructed an image of marital bliss for William and Kate. And now, Kate herself has shattered that illusion, leaving us to question the authenticity of the image we've been sold. This admission from Kate doesn't just affect her own public image, however. It also casts a long, unflattering shadow on Prince William. The golden boy of the monarchy, the perfect prince, now seems to be not so perfect after all. It's a bold move on Kate's part to expose this aspect of their relationship to the world, and it certainly raises questions about the dynamics within their marriage. The revelation also brings to light another intriguing aspect of the royal couple's relationship. It appears that, amidst the turmoil of her marital issues, Kate sought solace in the company of her parents. This seemingly innocuous detail, however, paints a vivid picture of a woman in distress, seeking refuge from her royal life. So, what does all of this mean for the future of the royal couple? What does it say about Prince William? And more importantly, what does it say about Kate Middleton? Is she a victim of an unhappy marriage, desperately clinging to her royal title? Or is she a strong woman, courageous enough to admit her marital struggles and seek help? These are questions we cannot answer definitively, but one thing is certain. The image of the perfect royal couple has been irrevocably tarnished. So, this confession brings us to an interesting question. Does this mean Prince William is not the perfect prince after all? Moving further into the royal saga, let us now focus on the Duchess of Cambridge herself, Kate Middleton. It's fascinating to dissect the actions of a woman who sits so prominently within the public eye and yet remains so enigmatic. Kate Middleton's recent revelations have left us all a little stunned, haven't they? Let us delve deeper into this. There's this peculiar desperation that seems to be seeping from the Duchess's actions. One can't help but wonder, is this desperation for the royal titles? She has, after all, been a part of the royal family for over a decade now. Is the allure of the crown so intoxicating that she might go to great lengths to secure it? Now let's consider her attempts to reach out to Prince Harry. It's no secret that the brothers' relationship has been strained for quite some time, yet Kate's sudden interest in mending fences seems rather curious. Is this a genuine attempt to bridge the gap, or is there a hidden agenda? One must remember it's not just about brotherly love, it's about the image, the perception, the narrative. Is Kate trying to portray herself as the peacemaker, the bridge between the Windsor brothers, in an attempt to salvage her image? It could be a clever strategy indeed, but it does reek of desperation, doesn't it? In the end, we're left with more questions than answers. Is the Duchess of Cambridge playing a game of royal chess, moving her pieces with precision and strategy, or is she simply a woman caught up in a whirlwind of royal expectations and public scrutiny? So, is Kate's sudden interest in reconciliation a genuine gesture or a desperate attempt to salvage her image? As we continue to unravel this royal saga, only time will tell. As we delve deeper into the royal drama, let's discuss the rift that has been causing waves across the kingdom. Our tale of two princes, William and Harry, is one steeped in rivalry, tension, and an evident fracture in their brotherly bond. This rift, it seems, is more than just a bump in the road. It's a chasm that has grown over the years, reflecting a deep-seated discord that's hard to ignore. Prince William, the elder of the two, has always been the one destined for the throne. With this expectation comes a cloak of responsibility, one that he's worn with a certain level of arrogance. This arrogance, some might say, has led to a sense of entitlement, a belief that he is, in some way, superior to his younger brother. Prince Harry, on the other hand, has always been the spare. Born into a system that values birth order over individuality, he found himself constantly in the shadow of his elder brother. Yet, he managed to carve out a niche for himself, becoming the people's prince with his charm and relatability. This dichotomy between the brothers, one born to rule and the other born to follow, has been a significant factor in their deteriorating relationship. Prince William's apparent disregard for his brother's feelings, his dismissive attitude, and his inability to empathize with Harry's position have all contributed to this growing rift. The royal rift, however, isn't just about sibling rivalry. It's a power play, a struggle for control, and a reflection of William's inability to share the spotlight. His insistence on holding the reins, his need to be in control, and his reluctance to allow Harry to shine in his own right all point towards a deeper issue, a need for dominance that goes beyond brotherly competition. Yet the question remains, why? Why would a future king feel the need to undermine his own brother? The answer perhaps lies in insecurity, a fear of being overshadowed, a fear of losing control, and perhaps a fear of his brother's popularity. This insecurity, masked by a facade of royal duty, is at the heart of this royal rift. The irony, however, is that this rift has done nothing but tarnish William's image. His inability to mend fences with his brother, his apparent lack of concern for Harry's well-being, and his refusal to take responsibility for his actions have all painted him in a less than favorable light. This rift, therefore, isn't just about sibling rivalry. It's a reflection of character, of a prince who is more concerned with power than with family. A prince who, despite his royal trappings, seems to lack the qualities of empathy, understanding, and compassion that one would expect from a future king. As we can see, the royal rift isn't just about sibling rivalry, it's about power, control, and perhaps even, one might dare say, jealousy. In the latest turn of events, Kate Middleton has reportedly reached out to Prince Harry. Now, isn't that a twist? The Duchess, who has been rather quiet about her brother-in-law's departure from the royal fold, has suddenly decided to extend an olive branch. What could possibly prompt this sudden shift in dynamics? Is it an earnest attempt to bridge the gap that has widened over the past few years? Or is there a smokescreen of desperation hiding a deeper motive? Let's dive into the Duchess's sudden reach out. It's interesting to note the timing of this supposed reconciliation. With the Duchess's marriage making headlines and her own conduct under scrutiny, could this be a calculated diversion? It's no secret that the Duchess is a master of public relations, and reaching out to Harry, who is often portrayed as the wronged party in the media, might just be the perfect move to shift the narrative. But let's not be too hasty. Perhaps the Duchess genuinely misses her brother-in-law. After all, they were once famously close, often pictured laughing and sharing private jokes at public events. Could this be a heartfelt attempt to regain a lost friendship? Yet we can't ignore the fact that this reach out comes after a period of silence. Why now? Why not sooner? The Duchess's delay in reaching out to Harry raises questions about her sincerity. Is this a belated attempt to mend fences, or is there an ulterior motive? It's important to remember that the Duchess is no stranger to the game of royal politics. She knows the power of perception and the importance of public image. So is this reach out a strategic move to regain public favour, or is it a genuine attempt to reconnect with Harry? The Duchess's sudden reach out to Prince Harry certainly adds a new twist to an already complex narrative. It leaves us with more questions than answers, and only time will reveal the true motives behind this move. So is this a desperate attempt to mend fences? Or is there an ulterior motive behind this sudden reach out? As they say, in the world of royals, nothing is ever as it seems. As we wrap up today's episode, let's reflect on the revelations and the desperate attempts. The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, has made some astonishing admissions. She's confessed to a trial separation from Prince William and her subsequent retreat to her parents' home. It's a shocking revelation that exposes the cracks in their seemingly perfect union. Moreover, Kate's attempts to reconcile with Prince Harry raise more questions than answers. Is she trying to mend fences, or is there a hidden agenda? The desperation for titles seems to be a driving force, painting a rather unflattering picture of the Duchess. Prince William, on the other hand, doesn't come off any better. His lack of affection towards Kate is glaringly obvious, and it's sad to see a marriage in such a state. Thank you for joining us on this royal ride. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, keep watching the royals.